This video is sponsored by Sweetwater. Thank you, Sweetwater. So today I have a friend coming over, Evan. He's my keys player, and he has some amazing equipment, and he is going to help me make Worship Pads Bundle 2.0. And I reached out to Sweetwater because I need to make some studio upgrades, and I needed more inputs on the front specifically. And look at this device. I'm very excited about this. I used the Scarlett 2i2 for years in this studio, and only recently did IK Multimedia send me the Axe.io, and it works so good. I love it. But as you may notice, it only has inputs on the front, and the rest of the inputs, which there's a bunch, are on the back. And that's not very convenient for me, at least for a project like today, where Evan is gonna be plugging up all his keyboard stuff at one time, if we can. So, let's get out the Scarlett 18i8. I don't know why it's called that, but I think it's gonna help us today. Does anyone actually know what this silicone stuff is? They put it in everything, even kids' things, and say, don't eat it. But I've never actually understood what it was for. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments, what interface do you use? Do you use one at all? I have a lot of people who use the Helix or HX Stomp, even PodGo on this channel, and those act as their own interface. And so, do you even need an interface? Do you use one? Let me know down in the comments. All right, let's look at this thing. Focusrite always looks good. See, I'm gonna be able to access 1/4 inch from all these, and also mic inputs for all these, which is just going to be fantastic. On the back here, we have the power button. We have the power in, the SPDIF. I gotta be honest, I don't even know what that means. Optical input, which I recognize that from my TV. USB-C, MIDI in and out, all these line ins and outs. There's 8 of them back here. So I'm gonna hook this up, and then Evan's gonna come over. You'll get to meet him. We're gonna make some pads together. Now you might be hearing that and thinking, Jimmy, I hear you saying pads. What is this pads you're talking about? If you don't know, Ambient Worship Pads is that beautiful soundscape texture, kind of like a score in a movie where if no one's playing, like in a service, let's say I'm playing acoustic and maybe I just want to stop playing for a second, it allows there to not be dead silence. Sometimes we want silence, but sometimes we don't. And so we use these ambient worship pads to fill the space so there's someone's not always having to play an instrument.
Oh man, I'm being filmed today. What's up?
You got things in there?
Oh, there's things in there.
Look at that. And things.
Many things.
Let's make sounds.
Let's do it.
There it is. Big red.
Big red.
Stage 4.
Hammer Action 88.
88 keys. You need all those keys?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got the sequential Prophet Rev 2 on top.
Yeah.
For that analog tone. Wood
all the knobs.
All the knobs.
Look at that wood. The wood is just so...
Yeah, this too. Even though it's painted red.
It's painted red, but it's wood.
Yeah, that's when you know.
That's when you know. The tone is real.
That's build quality. Right? You know, we might as well just shout out the cases too. You know?
Yeah, what case you got? This massive thing.
Yeah, this is the Gator TSA 88 key keyboard case. So it's reinforced. I'll open up for you here. You can see how it's got that padding on the top, on the sides. Keep your gear all nice and snug. You can adjust it too if you need to, depending on the board. But yeah, it's very necessary for the stage 4.
Yes.
Any Nord, really, I would say.
So how heavy is it with the Nord and the case?
This case is, I believe, 32 pounds.
Okay.
The Nord is like in the 40 to 50 range, so
nice.
It gets a little heavy.
All the cables.
All the cables. Pull out all the stops.
How about those drummers that just show up and play?
I know, they have the backlining. Drums just show up their sticks, your cymbals. Also, Nord pedal came with the board.
Oh, it's got the flap on it, so you can keep your foot there and it doesn't...
Yeah. So it doesn't run away.
Right, because those do. They do. They run.
Yeah, that's why I be doing in chapel, a little bit of...
a little scooch.
If you thought that wasn't enough gear, I brought my Strymons too.
Yeah, the pedal board. Okay, we're going to get a good look at that in a minute. So we start with the Nord.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Going out of the Nord.
Going out of the Nord into some pedals, probably.
Actually,
maybe.
I think I need this guy. Yeah, that's what it was.
I like it.
It's all coming back to me now.
And you come out of the big sky.
This will go into the interface.
Oh, nice. And then that goes into the interface separately.
Yes, if we want to do that.
Yeah.
So this is an 8-voice synth, right? So what you can do is you can split them 4 and 4 and get a binaural effect, which is sort of like a double stereo.
Something trippy, I bet.
No, it just sounds good.
Just sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of clicking over here.
Yeah, we're doing some clip. We gotta get the reverb dialed in.
Yeah. Is that the 1 and 5?
Yeah, it's a low 1 and then a 1 and 5.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's do that.
Okay. Okay, we have a little bit of a win. We have the sequential coming out. What's it called? Neuro
DSP. I'm just kidding. So the setting that we're using here is the binaural mode, which basically that takes your voices and pans them. So you get sort of a double extra stereo effect.
kind of dual stereo. So we got this stereo running through the pedal board, this one running directly in, and because of the Scarlett, look at this, we got recording 4 channels.
4 channels.
At once.
At once. Look at that.
So we're about to record. So you're gonna do the volume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit record.
And we'll do our thing.
Then we'll do our thing.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
All right.
And record.
And using the hold button here, I can just let it play.
It's just a holding.
And if I need to add more notes, I can. However, I have to be conscientious of the voice limit on the synth.
The voice limit.
There's 8 voices.
Okay.
So right now they're kind of split up. So
Gotcha.
you play too many notes, you'll lose your notes.
You'll know it.
Yeah.
And then in a minute, you can fade that out.
Exactly.
Sequential. Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead and fade it out. Beautiful stereo.
We did it.
Two different.
Like,
these are not the same. So this part was really cool because we could use the pedals to interact with the pad and adjust them in real time as we were recording them, and you can hear how that Strymon Deco is adding a bit of grit and growl to the pad, and it just sounds amazing. It gives it some movement. We did the same thing with the Walrus Audio M1. Of course, we had our delay and reverb coming from the other Strymon pedals. I'm really excited about how these turned out. There it is. So we recorded a bunch of options and I picked my top 3, which was really hard to do. I actually picked my top 6, but 3 of them are for sale right now. HeyWorshipLeader.com. Go click the link below. There's Worship Pads 1 that's been out for several years now, and now we're doing Worship Pads 2. You can go click the sound samples, check them out. They're on sale. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.